We've previously talked about niching down on this YouTube channel, and I'm going to show you actually why I decided to do that, what made me do that, and how I manage my now sixth monetized YouTube channels. Now, just to be very clear, all of these aren't the same. Every YouTube channel is not created equal. Every monetized channel is not created equal. There are different metrics at play, some that we'll dive into as we go forward. And if you guys got any questions about any analytical data, you can usually find it if you just Google it. But if you want somebody that had boots on the ground that knows just a little bit, I can give you my take. Now, I don't know everything, and sometimes I'm wrong. But this is how I've managed to have success. And it is particularly in the sports niche. It can change based off what you do. So I can't speak for every different niche and every YouTube channel, but I've seen that there are core things that remain the same, and that is finding an audience. You have to find the right audience, however you do that. So, but I wanted to show you my different channels and how I manage these channels. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them, and this is not a call to action. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do the reverse. People don't like being told to subscribe. If you notice in my videos, I very rarely have a call to action. I think I've done it one time. I noticed that it works better when I don't ask people to subscribe than when I do. It's just something in us. We don't like being told what to do. Maybe we got that from Eve, man, because we are fighting. We don't like it. So what I decided, what I found out works better for me is I just don't ask. I don't do any call to actions. I used to have the graphic and all that stuff on my other channels, and now I don't. But I am a perfectionist, and when I do stuff, I want it to succeed, and I will try to make it work, even if I'm wearing myself thin. And I came to the realization this year that that is not the important part. Not everything I do has to be successful. I don't have to give everything the same amount of attention. So how do I manage the 5 YouTube channels? All right, so this is my very first one, as you can see here. So I said that to say, let me go back a little bit. These are football related content. So unless you like football and or the Detroit Lions, do not, I repeat, do not. Or I don't want to say it because then you'll do it, but I'm not asking for your subscription. I would prefer if you do not give it to me, right? Because I want YouTube. I found that letting YouTube work for me is better than anything else. I've shared channels, I've shared videos, I've done all that stuff, and sometimes it seems like it hurts more than it helps. So this is not a call to action. This is just something that I was like, okay, what can my next video be about? And it could be about how I manage and how I kind of learned what to do, and that I don't have to win in every case, right? This started off as a passion. As long as it stays a passion, then I will continue to do it. So this is my very first YouTube channel. I've brought it up on this channel before. This channel started as me wanting to share a video of my son walking around when he was 9 months old with his family, with our family. I did not do Facebook, cannot stand Facebook. Even to this day, I don't like it. But I decided to share my very first video is him walking around. The first two is him walking around. So I unlisted the video, and we're talking about back in the day, 2010, where YouTube still had like a direct message feature. Y'all probably don't know that, but you could actually direct message people back in the day. I wish they brought that back because now you have to go off platform to do it. It would make things a lot easier. So this is the video where I started live streaming. I started doing live watch parties, and they became big from the time that I've been doing them, where I would watch a game, an NFL game, somebody would watch with me on their side, and we would interact in the chat. And now I think they have platforms that you can do this that kind of do it a little better than YouTube, because remember, YouTube is still algorithm based. And I actually think that this channel has been shadow banned due to the connection that the NFL now has with YouTube. They have with YouTube TV, and that is you can watch. They have something called Sunday Ticket, where you can watch all of the NFL games through Sunday Ticket, and it's through YouTube. It used to be DirecTV, now it's through YouTube TV, and I think that they suppress channels that do it because they want to bring all the attention to YouTube TV. Now, I have thought about whether or not I'm not going to delete this channel, because this is my OG channel. This is a channel that I was commenting on back in 2007 when I created it. So it's too nostalgic. I don't want to. I'm in the case of I'm trying to decide what to do with it. So maybe this football season I'll start live streaming again and see if YouTube mistreats me, and we'll go from there. So this is one. So I don't really make content on this channel. I haven't made a video in probably 3 months, 2, 3 months. And I don't know what I want to do. So we'll see. But I would love to save it, but I don't know. So, but this is one. So I don't really make content. And if I do, it might just be streaming. It's in that niche and stuck in it. I'm not even going to try to change it. This is the one I was making a video about before as to can I revive a dead YouTube channel. So, but if I was to start streaming, because even before the connection was made with YouTube TV and Direct Ticket, when the NFL season would start back up, I would pick up right where I left off and I would do these games and, we would have a good time and the numbers would skyrocket and stuff like that. But all right, so I'm doing these in channel order. All right, so I got the same channel. I got the same channel twice. Okay, so I got it. Let me change this. All right, let me cut here real quick because I don't want y'all to see what the behind the scenes stuff. All right. Only because, hackers can use this information. Okay, here we go. So we'll go here. Okay. Now, from this channel, I created this channel. This channel made me create this channel. And as you can see, what I mentioned before, it was the fact that I start learning about YouTube because I really believe that you can listen to me, you can listen to Think Media, you can listen to vidIQ, but they learn from experience and you can too. I learn from experience, right? That's really the best way you're going to learn. What I'm just showing my example, and if I can help you shave some time off of your journey, that's what I want to do. So Gridiron Blitz allowed me to make Lion Syndicate. I realized that whenever I made a Detroit Lions video, they didn't really do too well. So I was like, you know what? I was terrified. I had like 20,000 subscribers. And I was like, yo, I need to make a new channel. What's the worst that could happen? So I made a new channel. I niched down to Lion Syndicate. Now, I will tell you this. I had a little bit of a scare a couple years ago. Ironically, when YouTube TV took on Sunday Ticket, I know the ladies like, what is he talking about? But my fellas, they know. And ladies into football, you might know. But when they brought in Sunday Ticket, they actually start deleting channels that were impersonating other channels. And so the name of this channel used to be Detroit Lion Syndicate. It had Detroit Lions everywhere, the logo, Dan Campbell, players on the team, and thankfully, my channel survived. I did have a channel that was removed due to impersonation, and I couldn't even believe it. So what I had to do is I had to change to Lions Fan Syndicate. I dropped Detroit, and somebody created some artwork for me. So this channel survived, but this is my bread and butter channel. As a matter of fact, right after the recording of this video, I'm going to be going live on this channel here. But this is my bread and butter channel. It's the best decision I've ever made on YouTube. And a lot of you guys that are contemplating moving on or starting something new, let me just give you this, okay? Don't reuse content from one channel to another. But ask yourself this question. What's the worst that can happen? Let's say you have a channel that's stagnant, like the one I just showed you. Maybe you grew from a different type of content and now you want to pivot to another one. Don't wait. Don't wait. You can give it a shot, but don't wait because literally there's nothing, you cannot drop any further, right? You cannot drop any further, okay? So I would recommend anybody that is on the fence, start a channel. If you got any extra time, make content on that other channel that has nothing to do with the content, meaning it's not duplicate content. Make another channel, start putting it over there. Don't tell anybody about it. Just start let YouTube do its thing because YouTube is the greatest at that. If you give it enough information, it is the greatest. So that's what I would do. This is the best decision I've ever made on YouTube. This channel has made more money than the other channel. This channel, as you can see, is only 4,000 subscribers less than my main channel. And if I ever get my other channel, that what used to be my main channel, I would have never in a million years thought that this channel would overtake that one. But if that channel ever comes back, I mean, y'all wouldn't believe how hard I work during the NFL season. I'm working all the time. There were Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and I would stream these games. It was fun, but then YouTube took that away from me. So you got to be ready to pivot. And I would recommend anybody. There's no harm to starting a new channel, especially if the one you have now is stagnant for whatever reason. Or you want to talk about something else that has nothing to do with your content on your current channel. Don't be afraid to start. This channel here is mainly a video channel. So Now you have videos, and I go live occasionally. I go live once a week. I go live for special occasions and things like that. But in order to get to go live more and get more feedback, and also to talk about more than just the Detroit Lions, I created this channel right here, Syndicate Sports Detroit, where I would go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would then make content from those lives and post that on Tuesday and Thursday. And it was for the main reason was two things. One, to talk about more than the Detroit Lions, anything Michigan related. I actually had a few guys that was working with me, and they got paid for the work that they did. And another reason was live interaction, because if you go live too often and you don't make videos to kind of balance the audience, you can just become a live streaming channel. And then if you wanted to start making videos, then your channel wouldn't do that well. So anybody that loves to live stream, I would recommend that you still make videos. At least one, you should at least make one video for every live stream you do. That's just my recommendation, but you don't have to follow it. So you see the journey here. You see the progress. You see how my initial channel and my experience from it, what I learned, led to the greatest decision I've ever made on YouTube, which this is only 4,000 subscribers less than the other one. This in turn led to this, and they're all different type of content. We're talking about the same thing, which are sports, in this case, Detroit sports or anything Michigan based, right? But this is a journey. You literally can follow my journey. Now, because of, if we go back to this channel here, I was making content about plays that the Detroit Lions would do and things like that. And I realized that my audience did not tend to that. They didn't really gravitate toward that. So I realized that this channel here is a news, rumors, analysis. That's what this is. I am the Black ESPN when it comes to the Detroit Lions. You can call me DSPN. But I realized this, again, my experience, my journey. I realized, hey, when something, and as you guys can see, I went from terrified to starting a new channel to I have no problem starting a new channel. That's why you hear what you hear from me, because of my experience. And it may not work, but from my experience, it has worked for me. All right. So I wind up making this channel here, Lion Syndicate Film Room. And what this is if the Lions have a play, a creative play or something like that, I'll break it down from a fan perspective. I'm not a film guy. And again, the lady is like, what are you talking about? But I'm not a film guy, right? But I like to watch the NFL. So if the Lions do a play that I want to break down, and as you can see I want to just show you real quick, my most viewed video is 600. I'm blocking it here. 618,000 views. I got one also with 66,000. So I made this. Why? How did I come to this conclusion? I came to this conclusion because of my audience. What my audience was telling me, what they wanted to see. So right now we are on the four monetized channels, right? So then that brings us to the 5th monetized channel, which is the one that we're on now. And I know everything has a place. So how I manage these, as you can see, is this one. Instead of trying to do too much and, I got to make a video every day on this, that I would love to do that, but it just doesn't work. So what I do is I'm trying to figure out what to do with this channel. This will be mainly during the football season, and it probably will just do live streams. I just hope one day the YouTube takes the throat off of our neck. I'm not the only one that this is happening to. People have noticed it before. But if I have to move to a new platform to do this stuff, one that supports that, then I'll do that. So I don't really make content on here. This would be pure live streaming during the NFL season. That's why I said the NFL season, I'm super busy. So this one, I make content daily on this channel about the Detroit Lions. So right now, I just got one channel to worry about. This channel here, I have not made content in a few months, but that will probably start with the NFL season starting to ramp back up, because I don't have anybody working with me. I had some guys on here, but then they had to move on to other things. So my goal is to have people talk about more than just Detroit sports. And it'd be more than just me. So I don't really make content on here, but that's going to start. So as you can see, I only really make content on one major channel, but that one is the one that is my bread and butter. This one here, I was going to do off-season stuff, but I just haven't had the time. So I like to divvy my time to what's the most important. What is the most pressing thing I need to do? So Lion Syndicate comes first. And because there's nothing going on in the NFL, this channel comes second. I love this stuff. I enjoy talking about it. And then we have this channel here. So to recap, I make content every day on Lion Syndicate. The other stuff is hit and miss based on how the NFL season is going. Now, as I get a bigger team and people that can contribute to the other channels, then I will make more content. But I just had to come to the realization that I can't do everything. And it's okay. It's okay to not do everything. One thing that the beauty about this whole thing is I haven't made content in forever on these channels. If we go to my videos and we look at the latest video was 2 months ago, but my subscriber count, it moves, but it's slow. Like I just dropped under 5K, and all of these channels are monetized. I just dropped under 5K. Now the Gridiron Blitz could be. I haven't received the email about me being removed from the partner program, but I'm expecting it in any minute. I'm hoping the NFL can come back before that happens, and I'm able to do something. But this channel here, haven't made a video in 3 months. But again, the goal was to break down like free agents and stuff like that, and I just haven't had the time because time is very precious. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing how valuable it is. And then right now, so this is my passion. That's why when the NFL season comes back, I'm going to still try to make content on this channel. It just might have to change a little bit as far as the timing and things like that. So that is how I manage my now 5 monetized YouTube channels. I don't know why I thought I counted 6. I did have one, for those of you who may or may not know, it was called DoorDash Dad, and it was from February 2020. It was right as the pandemic was breaking out until July 1st, 2023, where I deleted it. And that's when this channel was created. I'm going to actually show you because a lot of people don't know this. July 1st, 2023. The goal was to delete DoorDash Dad and go straight into something else that had nothing to do with the gig economy. And here we are. So I've had a total of 6 monetized channels that I've run myself, and I have some other behind the scenes things going on. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of the outside the box video, and also to help anybody that is on the fence. Trust me when I say, Lord, let me rephrase that. Wow, I can't believe. Now I don't even want to say that. Let me give you some advice. There you go. You might not believe it right now, but starting a new channel about a different niche, or starting a new channel based off what you've learned from your current channel and what to do and what not to do, could just be the best decision you've ever made on YouTube. It literally could be a life-changing moment. So don't be afraid to do it. And just remember, all it's going to take from you is a little more time. It's not going to do you any harm to start a new channel, especially if you are A, you've got a bunch of things you want to talk about, or B, that you've just recently pivoted. It's nothing wrong with your new channel. But imagine if 3.5 years ago, when I thought that the Gridiron Blitz was the be-all, end-all, and it would never change, if I wouldn't have started Lion Syndicate, think about where I would be. Now that has led to merchandise, that has led to a monetized channel, that has led to a channel that's about to surpass my original channel. All right? You guys got any questions? As a matter of fact, anything that you want to know about YouTube, and I see your questions, I'm trying to get to them. Anything you want to know about YouTube, you can leave it as a question in the comment section. I can filter out questions, and I will do my best to make a video. All right? You guys are awesome, man. I'll catch you next time. But if you want to see more tips and tricks about YouTube, then click on this video right here. I'll see you there.